Letting number 8591, roof replacement for Terminal 1 East Extension D, Concourse Gates D6 through 026 at Lambert St. Louis International Airport. We have 5 bids. Shea Roofing, Inc., SHAY Roofing, Inc., $654,017, 654017.00. Bi-State Roof Systems, Inc., BI-STATE Roof Systems, Inc., $849,647, 849647.00. Jim Taylor, Inc., JIM Taylor, Inc., $581,377, 581377.00. Barch Roofing Company, Inc., BARTEH Roofing Company, Inc., $442,470, 442470.00. Geisler Roofing Company, Inc., GEISSLER Roofing Company, Inc., $553,730, 553730.00. Letting number 8592, improvements to Tilly's Park. We have 3 bids. Integra, Inc., INTEGRA, Inc., $384,874, 384874.00. Oh, I'm sorry, we have 4 bids. Is this the same one? Oh, I'm sorry, 3. Rainier Construction, LLC, RAINERI Construction, LLC, $346,646. 346,646.00. SBC Contracting, Inc. SBC Contracting, Inc. $308,660.50. 308,660.50. With the low bidder, please meet with Ms. Ben in the hallway. Thank you.
Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Here.
Director Rundy.
Here.
Director Hayes.
Here.
Director Roth.
Here.
Director Moore is excused. Director Gray.
Here.
And President Bradley.
Here, we have a quorum. I'll call the meeting to order.
From the President, plans and specifications for letting number 8594, Municipal River Terminal, South Dock Warehouse Improvements. Preliminary approval for letting number 8587, Construct Stage in Lindenwood Park. Recommendation that the Board declares as emergency action work for basketball court rehabilitation at Dwight Davis Park and Clifton Heights Park. From the Director of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Ameren, Missouri, to install conduit and cable on the east and west side of South 4th Street, south of Sears Street. Ameren, Missouri, to install conduit and cable in customer installed newly constructed conduit banks on the north and south side of St. Charles Street, east and west of 18th Street. AT&T Missouri install a new handhold over existing cables at the rear of 3701 Grandale Square, remove and replace existing 3 feet by 5 feet concrete sidewalk, and install a second handhold, then place a buried cable out of the handhold 2 feet to the property of 3701 Grandale Square. AT&T Missouri access manhole in the intersection of Ohio and 2656 Shenandoah and bore 185 feet in right-of-way on the east side of Ohio to pole in the alley behind 2655 Shenandoah to repair existing copper cable. AT&T Missouri bore 189 feet from existing AT&T manhole at the intersection of Corando and Willingham to city right-of-way and place 1 new handhole trench from handhole 45 feet to a new 4 feet by 4 feet concrete pad where above ground distribution boxes will be placed. AT&T to place 1 handhole and 1 new 4 feet by 4 feet concrete pad and distribution box. Bore a total of 620 feet from existing handhold to poles in alleyways at 5919 Macklin, 5221 Finkman, and 5838 Macklin. AT&T Missouri to access AT&T manhole at 100 North Broadway on the north side of westbound lane of Chestnut and bore 60 feet across the street to 11 North 4th Street where a fiber cable will be placed. AT&T Missouri AT&T at the front of 5347 Neosha Place, 1 new handhold, 4 feet by 4 feet concrete pad and distribution box from handhold bore, a total of 409 feet in alley to poles at the rear of 5352 Neosha and rear of 5360 Nottingham. From the Director of Public Utilities and Public Safety, joint recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Ted and Wanda Hartling to consolidate land at 7328 and 7330 Virginia and City Block 3060. Petrol Holdings, LLC, to consolidate land at 930 and 936 through 38 North Kings Highway and 4960 Fountain Rear in City Block 3765.05. and Car Square Tenant Group to subdivide land at 1600 Biddle in City Block 552. From the Director of Streets, an affidavit for petition number 6320, Land Reutilization Authority of the City of St. Louis, relating to the compliance of Section 10 of Ordinance 70072 dated July 22, 2015, which provides for the conditional vacation of public air surface and subsurface rights for vehicle equation and pedestrian travel in the most western 213.53 feet of the 20-foot wide alley, a.k.a. Cozen Avenue in City Block 3728, as bounded by Dr. Martin Luther King Drive, Whittier, Evans, and Pendleton in the City of St. Louis. Recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. The City Board to encroach with Sidewalk Cafe, 14 tables and 54 chairs with liquor at 1137 Washington Avenue. Gambling LLC to encroach with Sidewalk Cafe, 6 tables and 12 chairs with liquor at 236 North Euclid. Landis and Gear to encroach with a new meter reading device at the stoplight at 8th and Olive, replacing the old style of equipment. And Dutchtown South Community Corporation to encroach with Art Design being transferred to a thermoplastic paving marking at Virginia and Merrimack and Ohio, Gustine and Donica, Compton and Gasconade. From the Director of Public Safety, recommendation that the board declare that the following festival zones be approved as follows. Purina Better Together, October 17, 2015 at Soulard Market Park. Hockey Fights Cancer, St. Louis Blues Street Festival, October 24, 2015 at 14th Street between Clark and Market. Rams and Blues Rally, October 25th, November 1st, 11th, 15th, 2015, November 14, 2015 at Laclean's Landing. Now we have the conditional uses.
All right. Good afternoon, Mr. President. Members of the board, my name is Dylan Mosier, zoning plan examiner for the City of St. Louis, representing the building commissioner. Per board order 766, transmitted herewith are recommendations for the following conditional use agenda applications. Approval is recommended for one application, 2757 Armin. Approval with condition is recommended for 8 applications, 3851 Kennerly, 2318 Salisbury, 1531 Washington, 3616 Fillmore, 4149 Humphrey, 4351 Delmar, 1908 Cherokee, 1223 through 27 Tam. I request that these recommendations be approved as submitted. And with that, if you have any questions or comments, happy to field those.
On 1223 through 27 Tam, I believe the alderman was opposed to the extended hours on the patio that were originally proposed. But am I correct to say that in the end, the conditions reflect that the patio was only open until 11 o'clock, and so it falls within what the alderman actually wanted?
That's correct.
Okay. Right. Any other questions from the board? Seeing none, I'll take a motion, please.
Motion that the conditional use be accepted as submitted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie. Aye. Director Rundy.
Aye.
Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Roth.
Aye.
Director Moore is excused. Director Gray.
Aye.
And President Bradley.
Aye. Approved. Turn your attention to our meeting minutes from October 13th, last Tuesday. Are there any corrections to the minutes as presented? Seeing none, I'll take a motion, please.
I move to approve the minutes from last Tuesday.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Aye.
Director Rundy.
Aye.
Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Roth.
Aye.
Director Moore is excused. Director Gray.
Aye.
And President Bradley.
Aye, the minutes are approved. Turn your attention to today's agenda. Are there any questions or comments on the agenda?
One comment, looks like I think it was brought up before, it wasn't corrected. Page 1, regular business, letting number 8587. I think it was pointed out prior, construct should say stage in Lindenwood Park and not state. That's the only thing I saw.
One correction on the first page, letting 8587. Any other questions or comments on the agenda? Seeing none, I'll take a motion, please.
Subject to the correction on letting number 8587, I move to approve.
Second, previous rule.
Been moved and seconded. There's been a call for the use of previous roll. Is there any objection to the use of previous roll? Seeing none, the agenda is approved. Motion for adjournment, please.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.